What's up everyone, welcome back to Switchcraft, and it's a great day to be a gamer. Well, it's actually a crappy day to be a gamer if you're that guy in Orange County, California who's being sued by Nintendo for, get this, modding NES and SNES classic systems by adding games and then selling them. With pirated software, obviously. But that is just the tip of the iceberg of what this gentleman by the name of Mikel Euskaldunak was doing allegedly. More on that in a bit, but the part of the lawsuit that is raising the most eyebrows is a couple of lines of text that read, "Among Nintendo of America's newest video game consoles is the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch users can purchase games either digitally from the official Nintendo Switch online shop, formerly Nintendo eShop, or in physical copies on cartridges, specifically manufactured for use with the Nintendo Switch console." Did you catch that? Nintendo Switch Online Shop, formerly the Nintendo eShop. It would appear that Nintendo is changing the name of the eShop after years and years. It might soon be called the Nintendo Switch Online Shop. And it appears that it's already being referred to that internally. As soon as this news broke, the vast majority of comments online about the article disregarded all that news entirely and just said that they hoped that they would have some better interface for the eShop. I'm glad some people have their priorities straight, even if those people at Nintendo running the eShop don't. Most other channels reporting on this might end it right there, but I want to go behind the headlines and dive a little deeper. As promised, let's take a deeper look at what's going on behind the scenes and what it could mean for the pirating and homebrew scene on the Switch. I spent quite a bit of time and went through the entire 29-page document available on the Hollywood Reporter website and came across some pretty interesting allegations. Turns out that Mr. Euskaldunak was selling modded NES and SNES classics, and it was only a small part of what this guy was actually doing. In addition to selling the modded classic consoles for a $15 markup, Nintendo believes they can prove he offered a service to hack your Switch and play pirated games and sell you illegal versions of them. They believe he has most, if not all, of the Nintendo Switch library, including 45 games found only in Japan. Sounds like this guy was running a pretty serious operation. The craziest one of them all was that he was selling copies of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on November 29th. That's before the game was even released. Oh man, and if that wasn't enough, the way this guy was advertising must have absolutely infuriated Nintendo. He posted online that he would sell you an SD card for $50, and that would come with 4 to 6 games that you chose depending on their size. He went on to point out that that's less than the cost of a single Switch game. If Furukawa would have seen that, he would have lost his marbles. What I would give to be a fly on the wall if he was browsing the internet and came across that listing. Nintendo is currently suing Mikel Euskaldunak for 3 times the Nintendo of America's actual damages or profits from the defendant. All attorney's fees paid and costs of the suit incurred, pre- and post-judgment interest on the above damages, and demanding a trial by jury. I'm not sure if that last part is standard or optional, but it sounds like that's what they want. Could be millions and millions there, folks. Listen, guys and dolls, this is the risk you take when you fart around with pirated software. Now, the risk of any one individual getting pinched is pretty low, but if you're dumb enough to be providing these services, advertising online, and then rubbing it in Nintendo's face, you're asking for trouble, boy. I'll be sure to follow this lawsuit as it goes to show you that Nintendo is doubling down on their efforts to stomp out the ROM, the hacking, and the pirating scenes. I mean, I completely understand where they're coming from. They kind of have to do this, but damn, I would not want to be on the other side of that lawsuit. As always, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my videos, and even more so to the people who like and leave comments. You're all a big part of the reason I do this. So until next time, remember, it's a great day to be a gamer. Unless you're Mikel Euskaldunak today, then it's a really crappy day to be a gamer. Either way, Switchcraft out.